Hello, how's it going? Rob, hello. Dennis, yo. I switched out to the 7900 XTX. I'm going to play through some more Ratchet and Clank. See how it does. Only issue is when we're going to be able to do 4K, but we can't do ray tracing. Completely taken out. So, should be able to play it pretty easily. It's a shame we can't test it. I'll have to maybe revisit the game once it gets added back in. Let's have a look at the settings. So yeah, 4K, VSync off. Should be the same as yesterday. Okay, no, it's reset some of my stuff. So yeah, look, everything, ray tracing here is just grayed out. You can't even... It's weirdly set some of my stuff to low. Right, we've got everything the same now. Well, I try ray tracing on the Intel GPUs. Or the Intel Arc. In this game? I have used ray tracing on the GPUs before, but I got rid of my Intel Arc now. Don't have it anymore. Too stressful having that. I have used ray tracing on it before. Hopefully the overlay's working. Yeah, there we go. We'll see how it does. Okay, I'm not actually entirely sure where we are. What's good? I'm going to try and do some of these side things.
Let's do this.
And also that'll be a planet we're already on. I think that one here is a new planet. Software, hello, Edwin. Yeah, it does have FSI, yeah. I could check that out in a little bit. Not going to need it, but...
What's the matter with Trudy?
Oh, hey there, Rivet. Oh, she's just hungry for
Triple Jam, hello. Jeevan, yo.
Normally she nabs them from those rock islands up there, but I guess she's too tired to fly today.
So it's looking like our FPS at the moment is slightly higher than what we had with the 4090 at 4K. With ray tracing on, obviously we've got ray tracing off here, so...
I know. We're gonna get you some grub real soon.
What's crazy though is pretty much similar power consumption to the 4090 we had, isn't it? About 350 to 380, something like that. Where have I got to go?
Maybe when Rivet brings those...
Definitely feels nicer though, not having ray tracing on. Like, it definitely feels a lot more smooth. I don't know what way it is.
A Zerp stone. This is just what Trudy needs.
That should be more than enough Zerp stones to get Trudy here chirping again. Head on back to the...
I don't know what I had to do, but I did it.
So we can thank you in person.
How's it floating, Maynard?
Was it that thing?
Aw, Trudy, I know you like Mort's parties, but you can't just dance the night away and not eat. Trudy, look! Rivet brought you some Zerp stones!
Not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not too bad. Obviously with the ray tracing, like... Yesterday we kind of noticed a kind of 20 to 40 FPS drop, didn't we? So that could be quite large on this, which is maybe
Okay, sure.
you know, you'll be looking at under 60 FPS probably, which is maybe why it's been needs more work. Maybe it was even, you know, maybe it was stuttering loads and dropping down even worse than that, which would be pretty rough. We'll have to see if this VRAM, using about the same amount of VRAM, but it sort of crept up 3 or 4 higher, didn't it? Yesterday, over playing for like 2 hours. It'd be interesting to see if it does the same thing. Can I? I can't go in there. How do we get across then? Not that way. Gonna have to get one of those things again. How do I get them? Will I be playing Remnant 2? Yeah, I don't have it yet. Maybe try and have a look at it tomorrow.
Oh, that tasted pretty darn nice, huh? And you got more coming, you lucky little bitch over you.
Oh no. I heard it's not that great though, performance-wise. Where do I get these little things that I can ride? To go back round to that other area, or is it these things? Is it this? There we go. Right. Go back. Oh no. No! Oh. That's hard. You can't hit any obstacles. How am I gonna turn it? I'm not gonna use the boost. Alright, go left, go left. Here we go. Hey, here we go. Where have we got to go though? Left. I'm scared to use the boost. I'm gonna go right the way around. I think it's over the other side. Performance of it is weak. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. It doesn't have DLSS 3 though, does it? No! No! Oh no. Do I need to jump off at that last bit? $4090 Ti. Yeah, I'm not sure. Now that nvidia have delayed the 50 series until 2025, I don't know if we'll see the 4090 Ti this year. I think it might be next year. Right, come on. I'm not going to go straight through that cave just in case. Is there another way? No. No! Oh! What is it? What have I got to do? Collect something to exchange for... Is that what? Is that? Oh no, wait, there's the... There's this now. What is this thing? This is what I was looking for. Andy, hello. Performance looks great. Yeah, it's not too bad. This is without ray tracing, though. We can't use ray tracing on AMD cards.
Memories.
I am glad you trust me more now than you did back then.
So am I.
So just keep that in mind.
Threats incoming.
I'm almost pretty certain if we had ray tracing on right now, we'd be under 60. When it dips to 90 here, you'd be under 60. Oh my god, there's so many. I've forgotten what the controls are. How do I get a gun out? How do I switch guns? How do I do it? So I think that's just a teleporter. Okay, I got 21 out of 30. We're almost there then. I think it's these things. Yeah, it is. No one needs a 4090 Ti. I need one. Alright, how many have we got? 24. VRAM doesn't seem to have gone up that much yet. And interestingly though, we haven't seen that GPU usage dip on this like we had on the 4090, but I guess it was only on that specific mission, wasn't it? So maybe we see... It's hard to compare when it's like that, only on specific areas of specific missions. Have to go exactly like for like to know the difference. What was the shortcut to fully get the weapon wheel out? I can't remember. Because all I've got is the shortened version. Ray tracing is disabled on AMD? It is, yeah. It is, yeah. Yeah, hopefully they fix it. It doesn't take too long, but I have to revisit it when they release it. To see how it does. Okay, VRAM's gone up a little bit now. We're at 15 now. Oh.
Yes.
Equip armor. FSR3 to come with Starfield. I was thinking that, but I don't know. I don't think we will. I think they'd have said. Like, I think if that was the case, they'd have said that already. Because they've already said which AMD products you can buy to get free Starfield and stuff, which versions. I'd have felt like they'd have also said FSR3 is coming to it by this point. I mean, it's not that long away, is it? Because that would be a big... That'd be a huge marketing angle, wouldn't it? So I'd have thought they'd want to milk that as much as possible. What do I hear? Oh, is it that thing? What is it to get the weapon wheel up? I thought it was LB. Oh, it's Y. There we go. What was that? It was that one. Triangle. Don't come at me with that. None of that. None of that PS PlayStation malarkey. You mean why? I think you mean why. Damn. Ricochet, what's that? No! Right, we literally need, I think, 5 more of these things. Can I see them on the map? Is that this thing here? Ah, is that what that is? There's loads here. Let me... How do I fast travel? Can I just... Is there no quick way back here? Is this a dead end? Run it. Wait, there's one here. At least I think that's what that is on the map, but is it that thing? Camera just went really weird. Yeah, that's not it, is it? I think that's what that was. That's not it. Where haven't we been? What's this guy doing? Oh, I see some. That's some over there, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is it. I think we've done it then. There's loads over here. Oh damn. Get a big boy gun out. I need to upgrade my guns as well. Haven't done that in a while. Hell no. Really out of ammo. No. Well, that's 26 out of 30. Alright, get the big gun out. $27, 28.
Hey, Rivet.
Easy.
Ranger boots? Does you just earn yourself a pair? Bring those Zerp stones over whenever you got a second.
Will do. Hey, Mort. This whole Zerpstone delivery remind you of anything?
Oh, you mean the first time we met?
Overall, though, I think pretty good performance, I'd say, overall. The only really, the kind of that annoyance, though, is that we just can't test ray tracing at all.
Well, you've come a long way.
So, like, we really don't know what that's going to play like.
Stop feeling lucky that we
Which is a shame. I do feel like ray tracing on this does... It does make the game pop just that little bit more. It is nice to have. If you've spent over £1,000 on a graphics card, it's definitely nice to use that if you can. Why does it tell me to go here? FSR. Where is it? I can't go back. Oh, this is the Intel thing as well. I do find the upscaling for me with DLSS the same, like it does definitely reduce the quality quite a bit. If I'm above 60 in a game like this, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh wait, I didn't do the... Like I'd rather have a native resolution than... I don't like really need the upscaling. Maybe with ray tracing, with this AMD card at 4K, if you had ray tracing on, then it might be better to use FSR because you probably have bigger dips under 60. But
if you find the rest of the Zerp stones, I'll give you this Rhino spy bot too. Oh, what's that you say there, Trudy? You want to help Rivet find them? Well, you heard her. Just hop on her back when you're ready to go after them.
I think with ray tracing, you'd be around 60 to 80 with FS. Yeah, I think maybe a bit higher. It depends where you are. I think the FPS in this can fluctuate quite a lot. Oh wow, I want this now. So like in areas here, we're getting 120. Like you'd probably be closer to 80 or 90 with ray tracing and FSR, whereas when we're hitting 150 here, you'd be over 100. But with FSR on ray tracing on, you should be clear of 60. I don't think you'll dip below that. This is cool. I don't know if I can... Oh. Whoops. Hey, could you use some help with the pet? How have I still not done that? What do I have to do?
And we're out.
Collect dessert. Didn't I do that already? Card runs hot. Well, the GPU temperature's actually alright. 68 degrees. It's not risk. I wouldn't say that was hot. It's pretty normal. pretty average seeing stuff playing at 4K, normally between 60 and 70 for pretty much most of my cards.
Let's find those Zerp stones.
So I've got to find... Is it these things? Only thing is... Oh, okay, I see it on the... That's these things. I'm not very good at steering this thing. It doesn't really move. How do I land? How do I land? There's one there. I don't think I can land without a specific spot. Have I got to collect the stones again? I need 60. I'll head back to the ship and try one of the main missions, maybe. Yellow bolt is some kind of collectible. Where's that? I don't see it. We'll try and do... try and do that one. That's a main mission. I didn't see the 4090 is better. All videos now show. No, this 7900 isn't better than the 4090. You can't use ray tracing. That's why we have higher frames. I am getting that weird like white flashing. Do you see that? What's that? If we had the exact same settings between the 4090 and this, the 4090 is better. We just can't use ray tracing on AMD cards on this. So you're going to get higher frames.
Now that was exhilarating. That crystal is a substance called blazon.
This map looks cool. It reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. Hit it.
The blazon appears to have stored energy from the dimensional rifts.
Whoa. Another dimension. Is this your Bleezer?
No, but we can find intact phase quartz here. We should seek out the miners.
This creature detected. Lockdown initiated.
Facility lockdown. Oh, that cannot be good.
Single player games are boring.
Crabs first.
Well, I guess depends what games you like. It can get pretty... If you just play multiplayer games, oftentimes it feels like you're losing your mind after a while. I feel like you need some kind of variation.
Seismic activity, perhaps caused by the crumbling barriers between dimensions.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Mixture of both is good.
Safety lockdown engaged.
We need to reach the other side of that.
Haven't you punished me enough? You stupid universe!
Mixture of multiplayer, single player, co-op. I think that's the best.
What else do you want, huh? My mind? Fine, take it!
Nothing worse than just playing the same game over and over and over and over. Like,
Are still intact.
I'd rip my hair out.
How do you... Of course! The blazon! If the planet hasn't been destroyed yet.
Don't know why you would play games alone. What do you mean?
Do you know what she was talking about?
She must be a survivor of
That's pretty much most of the premise of gaming.
here.
All right. We need another Blazon crystal. Ah.
It's like reading a book. It's like escapism, isn't it? I was going to try upgrade my guns, but can't do it with that thing now. I can't. How do I do it? Alright, cool. Yeah, I think for me it's the same as socializing. Like sometimes you don't really feel like like talking to other people. So like sometimes I can't be asked to play games with other people. Sometimes I can, you know. But for me, like, originally started playing games from, like, Game Boy and stuff back in the day, which you kind of didn't really do. Like, you couldn't co-op it, you know? I'm from the days where, like, there was no internet gaming, and gaming online wasn't really a thing. Like, you could play a co-op with friends on, like, the same screen, but you obviously had to be in the same house, you know? Like, you couldn't connect online, because I didn't even have, like, any way to do that. I think I said I had a dial-up. Like, I had no like effective way to do it, and I was too young really. So a lot of the time I'd just be playing like Game Boy or whatever by yourself, you know. Where it's obviously a bit different now. Right, like a lot easier to play online.
Need an override switch. Aha! Got it.
Lockdown reset. Thank you, and have a safe, rule-following, blazing Blizzard.
World first game is multiplayer. Was it? Do you mean like arcadey type games? I wouldn't say that was multiplayer. I'd say it was more like co-op split screen though. I wouldn't class that as the same as playing like online. Because effectively playing online, you are playing on your own. Like you're not in a room with other people, are you? I'm gonna switch FSR off. I was talking more like split screen when you're in the same room with someone else. And you're playing on the same screen. Which is what I used to do when I was young. Play Halo 3 single player. Legendary. Get all the skulls. This world's cool though.
Lava pop boys are kind of cute when they're not trying to gnaw your ankles.
Which is Bro! Where are we? Who cares? Grab the law back!
Yeah, more goons for less.
Your most elite division!
Multiplayer, yeah. Multiplayer games can be pretty toxic, can't they? I really like the visual of this gun. I think it looks awesome.
Honestly, kind of cute.
Oh, damn. Oh, he keeps dodging it.
Goons might be elite, but not as elite
Oh,
as
no! Oh, no, it's bad. No!
Thanks for the help, Bolts.
No! Right, don't jump.
Hands and feet inside, and avoid the insta-death lava bubbling all around you. Thank you, and have a blazing blizzard day.
Thanks for the help, Bolts. Not really used to it.
We will need a way to mine the phase quartz. Perhaps the giant drill.
Let's find someone who can point us to it.
Multiplayer games are for nerds. No. Can't believe you said that about me.
This is the mining hub.
I just really see gaming as any other outlet, really.
The chief engineer's survey station should be nearby.
You are just full of fun facts, huh?
Like, it's just entertainment at the end of the day.
The average
Obviously, yeah, it can go way too far, but then so can everything else. If that's all you do all the time, then if you do anything like that, it's a problem, you know? Like watching movies. If all you did all day was watch movies, then that would also be a problem, you know?
Can't really blame 'em, but we need that
It's like you do
drill.
anything that
We should
much,
hurry.
it's a problem.
Whatever happened to Blizzard in my dimension, this one could be next.
Character models are pretty cool in this. Right, upgrade some of my guns. How do I do it? Right. Which is the... It's that one. How do I... What else do I use a lot? Use that one, don't I? Might as well try and do as many. How much have we got? Where do I see how much we got? 10,000. What should I get? Lightning rod.
Well, you can, sweet cheeks.
I'm getting lightning rod. Get that bad boy.
You already made that upgrade.
There we go. So how many do you have to do around it to get the... You have to do like a full ring around it.
You unlocked
There we go.
sugar.
Alright, I got it. Enforcer. We already did that one. Burst pistol. Alright, we did that. Boom. Microvoice, hello! It does look good, yeah. Performance has not been too bad.
The survey station. The decorations here are slightly more colorful than in my dimension.
Bolts, focus.
Oh, sorry.
You looking for the chief engineer? Use that safety lift to get to the site.
Thanks.
I don't know, I got bored playing Elden Ring. Yeah, but Elden Ring's a very... You have to be a very specific type of player. I don't enjoy Elden Ring either.
It's kind of pretty.
Like, it's just not... It's a very niche game to, like, enjoy because of how hard it is. Like, you either like those games or you don't. Like, I've never really got on with games like that. It's just not my vibe.
That must be the chief engineer. Hello?
Do you hear that?
I loved Elden. Yeah, there's loads of people who love it. It's just one of those games, though, is you either like it or you don't.
Too long. Wherever the purple is, they are too.
Like, as much as I play that game, I don't like it any more than I already did.
I don't hear anything. Except someone asking if you'll be drilling for
It's just too frustrating. I find it too frustrating.
Until I determine what's going on.
Not to say that that's a bad game. It's just I don't. It's not my personal.
That's why sent my science bots out to scan the park.
Not the kind of game I'd normally play.
And
I have to pick them up when I know it's safe.
Same as for me, like Diablo, like
find the bots and bring them
really
back here.
don't. It's just that kind of game franchise. I've played 3 and 4, and it's just it's an okay game, but there's like I would never play that game in my own free time.
Here.
It's just not something I would put sink loads of hours into. Where I understand lots of people really enjoy it, which is fine. It's just not really my type of thing. Which is fine. It's really is why, you know, there's so many different genres of games. Is because there's, you know, people enjoy different things.
The tremors are increasing in frequency and size.
Oh, I almost fell down there.
Was it too much to ask that we be able to find phase cords without dodging earthquakes and lava?
Shall I jump through? Will that actually do anything? Subnautica. I've heard of that. Yeah, I never played it though. Is it? It's like a survival game, is it? Underwater. This is like arguing steak is better than chicken. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's obviously a completely opinion thing. As much as movies, you know, some people don't like horror movies. Some people like horror movies. Epic Bench, hello. I don't know if I said hello. Did I test it with the 4090? I did yesterday, yeah. The only issue is we can't... Not that we'd compare like for like anyway, because obviously the 4090 is better than this, but we can't use ray tracing at the moment on AMD cards, so we kind of really can't see the...
On a scale of 1 to 10.
With these same settings on a 4090, we'd be at about 140 FPS, 150. We'd probably, on average, yeah, have about maybe 30 FPS more. 20 to 40 FPS more. But obviously we can use ray tracing on the 4090 where we can't use it on this. Do I have to hit this thing again? No.
Finally, a decent connection. I need to warn you about very dangerous.
That could describe almost anything on this planet.
Indeed, we should be cautious.
This ain't looking good, is it? I can't aim up that high. That's the problem. Where do I go then? Oh, there's a thing.
So she comes back to me. Looks like she picked up an audio file. I'll start cleaning it up. There's an old research lab ahead. If I know Jim, that's where he'd head first.
Jim?
There's no loading screens. Yeah, it's great.
Another bot. On it.
You don't really know. I personally wouldn't say that you really know. It's nice to have, but I didn't really notice it. In terms of opening doors and stuff, sure, like, you definitely would notice that stuff. Compare it to Harry Potter, where you have to like wait for that loading circle when you open a door. Definitely a lot better than that. Which is what I want GTA 6 to be like. Imagine the whole world and you never ever have any loading. You can go in any building. That's the dream. Shelton, hello. At 1440p with these settings. Take a look.
Damn it. We will destroy.
Don't know if it might make the stream look a bit weird.
Perhaps she is talking about the safety protocols. I know I find red tape constricting.
But yeah, you're probably going to average, like Stoffel said, between 150 to 200,
no.
depending on where you are.
You should head back to the chief
Or 170, 190.
Denied. Sad noises. Returning to chief engineer.
Aww. Stop fussing.
120.
Hopefully
It's kind
he
of
picked up
quite a
international messages and didn't get distracted
quite a
trying
big
to find
range, but
friends.
okay, it's definitely got to be back this way.
Identified. Hostile entity. Hello. Are you my new best friend?
Okay, so that opens that, and this is then the way back. Can I now go back and do the other one? Maybe?
You see something over there? That's not a bro. That's the wombat.
Yep, still me.
Oh, look at that dodge then. You see that?
Zero,
Incredible.
none. Bros. I've lost count.
But yeah, even down to here, we're at like 130, 140 now. So it's going to really depend on where you are.
Suspicious that anyone you meet works for Emperor Nefarious?
Pretty much everyone I meet does work for Emperor Nefarious.
Ah, a fair point.
I'll switch it back for now, otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, it was expensive on Steam for me as well. I think I got it on Steam. It was like 50 quid. Was that, I think, $49.99? Which, yeah, is probably like $60 or $70, is it? Something like that. 65. Where do I go here? Oh, right, you gotta do that. I'm sure it'll come down at some point, though.
Drill platforms. Well, defunct ones.
Is it better on a 4090 or XTX? Well, 4090, obviously, yeah.
Definitely find the box.
But a 4090, yeah, like you say, they're not in the same price range, so you would expect a 4090 to be better, because it is. It costs more. It'd be crazy if the XTX was better than a 4090, because you're paying like an extra 500 quid for a 4090. So you're paying more. You'd expect it to be better.
That platform on the right, past the broken bridge.
There must be a way to reach it.
That's a lot down there. A lot of guys down there. I don't know how I get down there. Okay, so there's a way over that way.
We have reached the bot platform, but the functional bot is in the intact dimension.
Right. We're missing something.
4090 allocated way more VRAM yesterday. Yeah, but we were using ray tracing as well. We were using ray tracing and it hit 21 after playing for like 3 hours. So if we added ray tracing here, we'd probably add 2 or 3 gigs straight away, which would put it at pretty much 18. And then if we played for another 2 hours, you'd probably see it fairly similar. I should imagine, but we can't enable ray tracing on the AMD cards, so you're going to have lower VRAM. Because it's fully... we can't even try it because it's just fully grayed out. You can't actually enable it, so that's why our VRAM's lower. It'd probably be... It wouldn't be identical, but it'd be probably in the same region, I would say. If you could, like, did like for like time of playing, it'd probably be fairly similar.
Oh, the crane moved the crystal.
This may bring us one step closer to reaching the bot.
It smells like hamburgers. Oh. I'll tell you what, I had a... When I was in Rotterdam, I had a Burger King, which I haven't had for a long time. And you have... There's different... Like, there's stuff on the menu in Netherlands that they don't have in England.
One step closer to figuring out this message.
And I don't know what it was,
That's all.
but...
Thanks.
It absolutely slapped. It was kind of like a bacon double cheeseburger, but it had this, like, sauce that we don't have here. It's nothing like I'd ever had before. Absolutely slapped. How do I get out of this? Ah. No? Oh. No? Is ray tracing needed? I wouldn't say it was needed. It makes it look nicer for sure. Like, if I could use it, I would. I wouldn't say it's a necessity, but it is nice to be able to use it. Does make the game look a bit more vibrant. Oh, I don't... What have I got to do here, then? So I can go back. Well, like, where have we got to go? Is it down there? It is down there. I can head back down here. Lucas, hello, how's it going?
Proximity warning. Hazardous life forms detected. Facility security lockdown engaged.
Don't worry. I designed the security system myself. Except that motion trackers are saying they're inside.
Kind of insane that a game looking this good. I mean, it's impressive, definitely, and the game does look really good, but you'd kind of be expecting like close to 100 FPS at 4K with these cards. Even like 4090 and stuff. We've just kind of been let down a bit recently with most brand new games. But it really depends if you're using ray tracing or not. Without ray tracing, then it's pretty normal to be in and around 100, but with ray tracing is normally what is destroying everything. Like in brand new games, you won't see 100 FPS with ray tracing at 4K. Unless you use, obviously, frame generation. Whoa. Just keep on dodging.
Oh dear, we are alarmingly outnumbered here.
Oh man. I can't actually see what's going on. Oh my goodness, time to get radical. Lightning rod. We've not used that yet, have we? Nice. That does a lot of damage. Decent.
Native life forms no longer detected. Security walls disarmed. Thank you, and have a blazing Blizzard day.
Phew. Okay, minor setback. Gonna take a little longer to decode this message.
I know you got this like 100 times. Couldn't find it in the chat. Is this? No, they've taken away ray tracing with AMD cards. You can't use it. It's completely grayed out. I think it's being worked on. So if we go in the graphics, yeah, like here, it's just off, and then you can't switch it on. So it's a no. This is without.
My new best friend.
Sure?
Noises. I will take you to our phase quartz extracting drill in the name of friendship.
Which is, it's a bit disappointing, but hopefully they're working on it, and at some point soon we'll get some kind of update where I can then use it. I'll have to revisit the game and try it out again.
That can't be good.
That dimensional anomaly is identical to the one we saw on Sargasso.
So yeah, at the moment only on Nvidia, well, Nvidia and Intel cards you can do ray tracing on this game, but you just can't do it on AMD ones.
As your best friend, I do not want you to worry, so I will not expound at this time. Instead, impromptu music.
At least I think you can do it on Intel ones. I haven't tried it myself, but I haven't heard there were problems with it.
Karaoke after this. Do you like karaoke, best friend? I will dislike it if you dislike it.
Where have we got to go? Is it back to the... Wait, there's a... Might as well do that. Which way is it? Side mission, I think.
Excuse me. If you're going that way, could you look around for Chef Tulio? She was supposed to be back with ingredients an hour ago. Don't know if she's...
I still remember a guy in the chat was saying PS5 exclusive games won't come... Was that what, recently? Someone saying that? I mean, PS... Well, I suppose PlayStation games in general have come to PC, like, I don't know how long, but... You know, we had Horizon 1. And that was... When did that come to PC? That came... That was years ago at this point, wasn't it?
I am picking up a radio transmission.
You there?
It makes sense from a business perspective that they'd want to, because there's a big audience on PC, as you know.
Don't answer, it's rhetorical. Just make your way up to Crystal Ridge, and we shall get started.
Chef Tulio, I presume? She sounds...
So it makes sense to do a like exclusivity thing with PlayStation, but then after a year or two, then no one... It doesn't make a difference if it's on PC or you know, no one's then buying the console to play the game because it's been out for a year, you know? I think it only really affects sales in the short term. Like, oh, I really want to play it when it comes out, so I'll get a console. After a year or so, I don't think it really matters so much. We had, we've had a few, what, Horizon, Last of Us, Uncharted, Returnal. That was a port, wasn't it? Final Fantasy. Spider-Man. God of War. quite a few. I don't want to be back in it, do I?
I can't authorize drill usage until the blockage in that tube is cleared.
We should go for karaoke after this. Do you like karaoke, best friend? I will dislike it if you dislike it.
Oh my.
He was making a reason to say... He was saying it was also on PS4, that's what came. Oh, I don't know. So yeah, so I don't know, some people do sometimes come up with the weirdest things. I don't remember that specifically. I probably didn't even pay any attention. Like, I do recall some guy in here going on about how PS5 is 8K, like, it can do 8K better than... I was just like, oh, well, you know? Delusions of grandeur, I think is what they call it.
Tube is cleared.
We should go for karaoke after this.
So I think this is this the right way?
I will dislike it if you dislike it.
Oh damn. No. Oh. Tottenham fans have that a lot. Oh no! Oh no! No, I personally don't. I'm fully aware of Tottenham's current situation.
I am Chef Tulio, and like all great artists,
I don't think I've ever actually, personally, I don't think I've ever been, like, I'll joke with people, but I don't think I've ever been delusional about Tottenham. I'm very well aware. I think the only time I ever was slightly delusional was when we were in the Champions League final against Liverpool. I thought we could win that. I was hopeful. I thought we could win that. But now when I think about it, I was like, there's no way we're beating Liverpool in the final. But it was just because we were in the final and I got a bit carried away, you know? I think in the final, anyone could win, in theory. Like, even the worst team could somehow pull it off. But that Liverpool team was just... To be fair, that game was the worst game of, like, it was absolute snooze fest, but Liverpool didn't play good either, but Liverpool still had a better team. But, you know, what are you going to do? Been downhill since then.
take a moment for the machine to warm up.
PS5 can do 8K, yeah, but it's not 8K native.
Here they come, on the left. Use the button on that side to activate.
Anything could play 8K with some, like, ridiculous level of upscaling. Like, I could play 4K on a 4060 using upscaling. That doesn't really prove anything, though. Like, I personally don't count that as a good ability to be able to play something. 8K, it's anything you play on console is not native. Most of the time, you're automatically dynamically scaling resolution anyway. So I find it hard to believe it is. If it's doing 8K native, like, you're getting like 5 FPS. Like, there's no way. It's not actual 100% rendered resolution. I guarantee you. It'll be like dynamically scaling or something. And I don't know what that game is. Is that just like some really easy to run game? I've never heard of it.
I can't authorize drill usage until the blockage in that tube is cleared.
Start the extraction sequence.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. How do I get down there? Oh, I got to start the... If it's running a game in, it's to check the tourist. What is that type of game, though? If it's some, like, simple game to run, then, I mean, yeah, fine. But, like I say, that doesn't really prove anything.
Use the button
If it's running Red Dead Redemption at 8K Ultra, then that'd be something I'd be curious about. If it's running some like top-down art like strategy game in 8K, like that doesn't really prove anything. Like, when I say 8K, I'm talking about running, like, Cyberpunk at 8K. Like, the PS5 can't do that. I can just about do it at the 4090. Like, the PS5's nowhere near being able to do that. Like, just because it can run one game at 8K, like, that doesn't... I wouldn't say that really proves that it can... Like, okay, it can do it, and marketing-wise, they can write it can play 8K, but, I mean, we all know that that's just an absolute ridiculous... Like, that's a joke. Because it can't... It can do one specific game. I mean, it's not... You know, I wouldn't really say that's playing at 8K. If you try any others, it's just going to explode. Is DLSS on? No, but you can't use DLSS. I'm on an AMD card. You mean FSR, but no, you can't. I don't have it on right now.
Honey glazed? Puffoid! But what drink do we pair it?
At least Sony won't get sued for marketing. It's like that Theranos. You know about the company Theranos?
Just think of those hungry miners.
Like, they were technically... Well, I suppose actually they weren't even doing it properly, were they? It was all the numbers and stuff were fudged anyway. Like, they had one machine that they said they would, but all of the rest of it wasn't actually how they said it would be done. Kind of like that. The marketing's like... It's the same as nvidia marketing new graphics cards. They'll say you'll get 150 FPS, but you'll only get it if you use DLSS frame generation, but they don't tell you that. You know, if you try and do it in any other circumstance, you won't get those frames. It's like that. If you try and play any other game in 8K, it won't work. But it can do 8K. You know? How many are those of these things?
Magnificent. Yes, yes, yes. The drink shall be.
No one thought HDR. I personally think HDR is useless. I don't like it.
Those miners deserve a dessert too.
But it's just always looked like garbage on my monitors whenever I've used it. It makes games look worse. So I just never use it. And it always messes up my recordings as well, so I just have it switched off. I had a bad experience trying to do loads of recordings with HDR on, and it basically just chalked all of my footage. You couldn't see anything. Well, you could, but it was like multicolored screen. So ever since that, I never mess with it because I just can't. Had to delete all my footage. So I don't want to have to do that again. Man, this ammo situation. This gun is OP. No. Surely that's it now. How's there more? $16K. Well, I think we'll start up with a 4090 Ti and like 5090. I think we'll be in that territory of like 8K 60 in quite a few games because we're not far off that now. But 16K. I don't know.
This honey smorgasbord will be beautiful.
What's suffering? You didn't do anything.
Thank you for your assistance.
What do I think about AMD exclusivities? I don't mind it. I mean, it's the same both ways. Nvidia gets exclusive titles as well.
I'm just happy those miners are finally.
I'm not really bothered either way.
How do I get back to them?
I obviously have both cards. It doesn't really affect. Like all AMD exclusive titles does is just mean you can't use DLSS, but you could always just use FSR if you needed to. Obviously, it's open for everything anyway, so it's less of a hit, I think, if you have an Nvidia card because you can just use FSR. The other way around is harder because you can't use DLSS 3, for example, off an AMD card. So I think that's harder. If you had an AMD card and you're playing an Nvidia-sponsored game, like, say, for example, I think Diablo 4 is Nvidia-sponsored, isn't it? Because they were giving it out for free. And I don't know if... Does it have FSR? Or does it only have DLSS 3? Although, to be honest, a game like that doesn't really kind of matter so much, but I think that's where you'll kind of... That's where you'd maybe feel it worse. Gollum was Nvidia sponsored, was it? I mean, barely even played that game. I don't think anyone even really played it. Do you think I can run in there? There are definitely games, though, that just specifically have DLSS, aren't they? Which I think is harder, because the other way, because it's not open. Oh, okay, I remember these. It's not open the other way, is it? Whereas FSR is.
My possibilities cannot pass through with that much wind. Is there some way I can...
Alright, let's work out what we gotta do. How do we do this?
That's a heavy sphere. It will weigh down any object it touches, which sounds rather obvious when you say it out loud.
Alright.
So what is in that book of yours?
How do we...
the most up-to-date collection of knowledge in the universe. As cataloged.
Oh, it's because they're blowing.
And who is that?
I believe you know him as the plumber.
He is your father?
How do I stop that?
What is he doing now?
Taking his first vacation. Ever. So he left me in charge, and I'm trying my best, but it's a lot to live up to even when the universe isn't in danger.
Do I think Intel will ever make a GPU that's faster than... Oh. I mean... I don't know, that's... If Intel keep making graphics cards, then maybe they could compete, but... you're talking about competing with a company that has been doing it forever. It'd be a long, long time before they have anything even on par. I mean, look at AMD. In terms of raw performance... Like the 4090 is way out there compared to like anything that else is on the market. And I mean Intel is very, very far behind in terms of its producing GPUs. So I don't think you'll ever see anything like a 4090 from Intel, at least not in like any time soon. I don't think that would be in Intel's interest to do something like that though anyway. For Nvidia it's like they're kind of... it's their marketing of, we are the best, look at the card we have, this is the best thing you can have. Like Intel and AMD, I don't think care about stuff like that so much. Like they have no reason to do that. Like nvidia will just create a card just to purely show that they can, you know, like as opposed to it of actually being any. I don't think there's much interest for Intel or AMD to do that. Like I don't think they care so much. Can I don't know what to. Oh, okay, I can put it on there, which I'm assuming stops the fan. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I think you underestimate the size of Intel. I don't think I do. It's got nothing to do with the size. I'm talking about actual like what value or is it for Intel to do that? In this current in the current situation, I don't think Intel have anything to gain from doing something like a 4090. Like I don't think they would have anything to gain from doing that. Like if they released some top-end card like that, I don't think it would sell as much as the 4090. I don't think people would care. Because they haven't built that like trust in GPUs. Like I'd be skeptical. I've used the Intel Arc. I'd even if they produced a GPU next gen that is supposedly better, I'd be skeptical about that card. Obviously, I'd buy it for the channel to test, but I'd be super skeptical just because of how much of a bad time I had over the previous one. If they came out with a card that was supposedly better than all of them, I'd still be super skeptical, like over it. Just its ability to actually work. I don't really see how I... I'm not saying it's out of any possibility for AMD or Intel to do it. I just think the way AMD produced the cards, you can see that I don't think they care about that. Like, I think they could. I think Intel and AMD both could probably create some kind of crazy, stupid card. I think AMD could, but I don't think they care, is more my point. I don't think their interest lies in doing that. I think they'd rather sell cards that are, like, available to a big market as opposed to like a 4090 is a super niche area of just top tier people who can even afford something like that. I don't think AMD and Intel really care about stuff like that. Like look at Intel's Intel Arc cards. They're like 300 quid. They're designed for like people, like so a majority of people can afford them as opposed to some just crazy out there, you know. That's all I'm going off, is just you can see from their marketing, like I don't think that's their aim.
She hacked my brain and saw my memories.
Is that what you kids are doing these days?
Like AMD's aims more at like price to like value, and like so people can get their hands on them. Like look how much the prices of their newer cards have come down at this point. Come down quite a lot.
Ratchet never had any wariness of robots when he met me.
But I obviously don't know. I don't work for them, but that'd just be what I would guess from how I see they do their marketing, you know? Who they're aiming the cards at. Oh no, I've just fallen. How do I get that? AMD are definitely on track of squeezing as much profit as. Yeah, and I think AMD know full well like the area in the market that they would beat nvidia at, and it's around that like 5 to even less, like 400 to like 800 area. Like AMD is easily probably the better like price to performance. Like it makes far more sense. So like why bother going after people who are willing to spend over 1,000, because those people are probably just going to buy a 4090 or something, you know. Like why bother? It's much easier to just pull the customers in that region. Like, that was what would be my guess, because AMD aren't even fussed about, like, releasing really any new cards at the moment, it doesn't seem like. You know, they've got the XT and the XTX that have dropped down into that price area, so it's like, they don't even seem keen to, like, do anything else. Can I grab that other one? How do I get that? Oh, there's another one here.
If I may offer one thought, perhaps it would be beneficial to explore the area for more spheres.
6700 XT, exactly, yeah. I don't exactly see what this does though. What's the... If this slows this down... Ah. Can I grab it? 8K240 Hz, hello! I forget which... Do I put the green first and then the red? I can't remember.
Understand and be able to fix everything.
Oh no. How's the gaming benchmark? It's been alright on this. It's been good. Can't use ray tracing on this card, which is a bit annoying, but overall performance without ray tracing has been alright. I forget which way. Is it this way? Need to switch that fan off.
Saw is blocking the path. If I could just find a way to lower it.
Easy.
Oh, nice! I never thought to use the sphere like that.
Teleport to the exit. Savash, hello, how's it going? Thousand for no ray trace. Yeah, I mean, if ray tracing is super important to you, then I still think you're better off going nvidia. You know, just for cases like this game, you can't use ray tracing on it. You know?
Not all the time, but it would be nice to not have to worry so much.
So for sure, I mean, you don't really have much choice. If you want to use ray tracing, you don't really have a ton of choice. Alright, work out what we gotta do. Wait, what? Oh no. I was thinking maybe I could just grab it. This is giving me Fall Guys vibes. No.
I hope I'm not interrupting your process, but I think there are more spheres left to find.
I don't... Can I hit that? Can I actually get that at the top? I don't think I can. Am I just timing it really badly? You see what I mean? I don't... Am I timing that badly, or is it just you can't do it? Yeah, I don't think you can do it. I swear I'm like not that bad timing that.
I may offer one thought. Perhaps it would be beneficial to explore the area for more spheres.
How do I get that? Oh, we need the red one, don't we? How do I get that one? You're having a laugh. How do I get that one? There's no more. Oh, there's wind. Oh, okay, I can put it on there.
I'm not an expert, but I think
No!
more
No!
nearby.
Wait, what? That was close. Oh my god. No! Here we go.
Feeling faster than ever.
Ah, Clank! I think I know how to help you with your getting caught up in the details
Right.
problem. You just gotta be confident.
Give me that one.
What do you mean?
If there's one thing I've learned from my father,
Ah, no.
acting like you know what you're doing can get you everywhere in life. That and carrying a plunger.
Oh my god. There's so many. Right, get that one on there. What does that stop? Does that stop this one? Right, boom. Now what? No, we need the red one, don't we? Boom. Now what? Where did the other one go? I've lost it. Where did the third thing go? I've actually lost it. I think I've actually lost it. Do we need the red one on there? Oh my god. Yeah, like I've lost them all, look. Is that a bug? Do you see what I mean? I've only got the red one now. And there's no way to get the other ones. No. Am I gonna have to... What happens if I jump off? That's like fully bugged, right? That seems fully bugged to me. Like, I literally can't get them. The other one was on that platform. Just now disappeared.
Go!
I don't see how I do it. Alright, let's try again.
Anything about Ratchet and Rivet that's the same?
They are both very quick to take action. Unlike me, I always get so caught up in the details.
And you wish you were better about that.
Not.
So if I whack that one on there,
It would be nice to not have to worry so much.
grab the red one.
0G on demand.
Do me a favor, guys, as well. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't. I'll get Remnant 2 installed
I know how to help you.
either tonight or tomorrow.
Caught up in the
I'll probably look at that tomorrow.
You just gotta be confident.
I'll switch back to the 4090.
If there's one thing I've learned from my father, it's that acting like you know what you're
Have a look at that.
gets you everywhere in life. That and carrying a plunger.
Alright, oh my god. I'm not going to switch these out anymore. I'm going to... I do actually think this would be helpful in here because it puts them down, doesn't it? Which is what we need. What way are they going? Yes, yes. No! How do we stop that one? Oh my god. That doesn't do anything, does it? How do I stop that one? That is the issue. How long is this game in hours? I have no idea. I'm not sure what this blue one does. Ah. Is that going to do anything? Oh, it's working, it's working. Look at my guy squished. There it is.
The Blizzard anomaly has been fixed. Great job, Clank.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And remember, confidence is the key.
Yes. Hello, I'm good. How are you? Put the green to the fat. Yeah, no, I got it. I got it. I think it just, for some reason, it just took, you had to wait a little bit. It took a bit of time for it to actually work against the, for them to run into those bricks.
Now we can deal with the clog.
Got through it though. That felt a bit. Felt like it went on for a bit. That. Look at the graphics here though. How good does that look? This looks like a map from the first game, from what I remember.
That's it. Hydraulic supply restored.
With that fixed, we should now be able to use that elevator.
Time to drill for some phase quartz.
Access the drill.
Almost there. Push the drill, the Dimensionator.
In case I do not get another chance to say it, thank you.
Don't get mushy on me now, Bolts. We're not done yet.
Did Insomniac or AMD give a time scale? I haven't seen anything.
Hey, look, the Bro Squad is back.
I think they've acknowledged that they're working on it, but I don't know if they've said specific time. Is this really going to depend what the problem is? I don't know.
I cannot help thinking.
What?
We still do not know what happened to your dimension's Blizzard.
Oh.
We will soon. Then we can stop it from happening in this dimension.
Oh, damn.
I cannot help thinking.
What?
We still do not
Okay, you
know
can't go
what
through
happened
that.
to Your dimension's Blizzard.
We will soon. Then we can stop it from happening in this dimension.
I thought that was like a door.
Nowhere to go!
Oh my god. No! Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead. No, I'm not, no, I'm not. Oh my god. This is cool though, isn't it? Do I want to keep going or do I want to... I'm going to keep going. Oh no, we're not.
We are fast approaching the main drill.
Wow. It's been my lifelong dream to operate a drill 100 times bigger than me.
Really? That is very specific.
Who knows how long? Yeah, I mean, until they say, or until, you know, it's anyone's guess. It could be really quick, it could be really long. Unless you work there or know what the problem is.
I decoded the message from beyond.
You know?
Finally, good reception. Listen, do not turn on the drill. The rift's damaged it. The drill destroyed our Blizzard.
What?
I'd like to think it's quick, because I feel like some stuff like that, like you say, people sometimes wait to play. And if it takes too long, then sometimes games just never get picked up again.
Stupid freaking drill!
I thought you loved giant.
Kind of like Atomic Heart. Did that ever come out with a ray tracing in the end? Because they said they were going to add that, didn't they? FPS is dropping quite a bit here into the 70s.
Our network keeps faltering. We should have upgraded a faster service.
I'm out of ammo.
Phase quartz suspended in the drill beam.
I'll knock it out with my hammer.
Sometimes I have no idea what's going on. I do like. I want to check this out on my Steam Deck as well. Actually, I think that'd be pretty cool.
We must return to the other dimension quickly.
Right, we're gonna need. Pixelator. Only issue with this, you got to be really close. What else have we got? What was that one?
Bad news, everybody. I can't shut down the drill.
I've got a big boss.
Forgot to update the tools 4.331. Yeah, for sweet death. And
Drop
have a
ship.
blazing
Oh, have I got to shoot at that?
bizarre day.
We are not gonna die, blazing or otherwise.
What is
Is
your
that it?
plan?
That dropship. It's big and heavy.
And full of...
Oh, that one.
It is perilously close to becoming a bomb.
Or, if we crash it into the drill, we could dislodge it and stop the planet from shattering.
Normally I'd say that's against protocol, but this is a free post-apocalypse world we live in, so go for it!
Then, brace for impact.
Hello, it is your best friend.
I don't get the lightning. Oh, that's only level 1 though.
As I deleted my
That's always quite powerful.
as soon as we became best friends.
Not now, Jim.
I wish I had
Yeah, look at that,
some
50%.
to play.
Just absolutely shred it. Look at that. It says it's only level 1, but I'm pretty sure I upgraded it.
Rivet. Oh, no.
Well, maybe it's not as bad as it... I know...
VRAM though hasn't really... It has increased up, but it definitely seems to increase more. Obviously we add like 2 or 3 with ray tracing on, and then it seems to increase up just a little bit more.
Then I suppose we should see...
We'd be in a similar range to what we were.
True.
Between like 18 and 20 gig I think would be. Which, yeah, 4090 hit about 21, didn't it, in the end?
How about we fix up this space quartz and save the universe? Alright, Bolts. Let's go find the fix.
Stop the drill. Okay, we did all that.
If you are right, and the fixer is able to repair the phase quartz, we will have achieved the impossible.
Even my... yeah, GPU's getting a little bit warmer now, isn't it? It's getting quite hot in my room. Do you do that one?
Hope all's well with Ratchet.
But definitely pretty playable. It'd be cool. I'll try and revisit it as soon as the patch comes out. I'll try and keep an eye out for it. See what it's like with ray tracing. But frame time's a lot nicer as well with ray tracing off. But we did see that with the 4090 as well. Oh, you can actually upgrade stuff here, can't we? How do I do it? Okay, maybe I can't do it. Oh, also as well, I started watching that, The Last of Us, the series, the TV series. I like it.
That building just beyond the town. It must be the archives.
I'm glad I played the game first.
A flying sniper bot? That's a new one.
My fault that the Lombax got away.
I'm only on like... Oh, am I on? Where did I get to? Maybe got to the 3rd episode, I think.
This entire planet irritates me. An intruder! Nothing fun!
Oh my god. This map looks cool though. No way. Third one is the best one. Yeah, I got to. Where did I get to? I got to where they just leave. What's the woman's name? Can't think what the woman's name is. When they just leave her. Which I think is at the end of the second episode. I'm like right there. Something like that. Tess, yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, whoa. There's so many.
Now about those archives.
That was a lot of guys. Hotspot temp. Yeah, it's pretty normal for this card though. I've got the reference model, so it normally sits. You don't really see it going over 90 too much. But it's pretty normal though.
Gary said his apprentice is at the archives.
Interdimensional anomaly detected.
No! Whoa! Hey!
So embarrassing.
You all right? That was quite the landing.
Who are you?
Sorry,
Always someone that...
Yeah. I'm Ratchet. I'm here to find, I think it was Gary's apprentice. I need to
Yeah, no, it's pretty... These are pretty normal though. I'm actually surprised the actual GPU temperature is not higher. I'd have thought it would maybe be at least maybe 75, but...
Oh, you're his apprentice. Maybe,
That's my only biggest regret is I didn't get like a Sapphire Nitro or something like that, because it would definitely be better, but... It doesn't really seem to affect the GPU at all.
If things go badly, which they won't, we go our separate ways.
Apart from that scare when I first got it, when we had that 110 thing. But they seem to, whatever they did with that update, they stopped that.
For now.
Whether they undervolted it or something. And to be honest, I was seeing those stats in Adrenaline software when it first came out, and I wasn't really completely convinced. Oh my god, I was not ready for that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. As long as your fans don't ramp up like crazy. Yeah, I mean, we're at 2,400, which is probably higher than my 4090 would be, but obviously it's a smaller card, so my 4090 on auto, this is on auto, but my 4090 on auto would be about 1,900. So it's more than that, but this card is smaller, so noise levels is kind of not really that much different.
Mountain Temple, the Primeval Forest Temple, and the Temple de Badlands. We call it the Badlands Temple.
Manchester 4900K. I don't know. I need to sort out my 3D PC still, like my 7950X 3D, which, to be honest, I might stick with for a bit because they're not releasing 50 series GPUs until 2025 anyway. So I'm not really entirely sure I'll have much, you know? I'll have to have a look and see how much of an improvement it is, but I don't actually have a 790 board anyway, so I'd have to get a whole new motherboard. So like, for doing it, you know, doing that frequently, it can get quite hard to keep up with it sometimes. Like, the main issue I had when I got my 4090 was that I was using my 5950X, and it was like noticeably bottlenecking in some games, so I was like, I needed to, you know, if I'm going to have a 4090, I needed to kind of have the best CPU I could have at that time. So you can do it on a 690 as well? Fair enough. I'll have to see, because the only issue is those CPUs are just really expensive as well. You know, they're not cheap either. When are they set to release?
Wait a second. Is that a Wombat shrine? What the heck is this thing? Maybe I should ask around. See if someone knows.
Listen to the lorb. This October. Yeah, I'll have to see. It really depends on the 4090 Ti. Like, I'd be more keen to get something like that, and if it comes out the same time, there'd be no way I could get that CPU too. It's going to come down to that. I've got a feeling Nvidia, that might not now come out to... I'm not sure we'll see much from Nvidia this year, but because they delayed everything else till 2025, so... I'm not... Yeah, one of those just things, just gotta wait and see.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Is this my spaceship?
Sure, but I'm not really an expert on the Lombaxes.
4090 being cancelled? I haven't seen anything on that.
From another dimension.
Yes, I know.
You do?
I am Gary's apprentice.
Oh no, I thought it was going to take me up. No.
What did you want to know about the Lombaxes?
We believe
And did Nvidia themselves announce it, or is it just some random...
Do you know why they would have built them?
Not really.
I mean, because you hear a lot. You hear a lot about stuff, so...
I see.
Sometimes you got to be...
Anyway.
I think what they will do is you'll just see... For example, it's not... They're delaying to 25, but that's not even really that longer, because next year I think you'll see some TI models, maybe like 4080 Ti, but I think you'll just see some higher VRAM models and stuff. So like, I think they'll still be releasing stuff. And it just means that if they do, when they do, like say a 5090, like there potentially would be like quite a nice gap in terms of performance, like up. I would, I don't know, I'd be surprised if they fully cancelled a 4090 Ti, but I'll have to have a look. Oh, do we just need to go around collecting all these things then? He's a league, yeah. I don't know, sometimes, unless they've specifically said it from themselves, I'm always a bit skeptical, because they said... The initial leaks were that there'd only be a Titan, and it would be like $5,000, and then Nvidia came out and said they're doing a Titan and a Ti, so those leaks immediately got, you know, and now if it's supposedly cancelled, you know, I don't know.
I seem smaller.
Don't feel bad. I'm usually the shortest person in the room except for Clay. For my best friend.
Time will tell. Let him out. Oh, I like that. Hover boots. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Wait, what was that? Some kind of... I wish I had a mount that I could just ride around on. Look at that dragon. Oh no. I'm so confused. Is that above me?
They're holding the monks prisoner. Ratchet, we must save them. They are our only way to the archives.
I just tried to use the boots. It didn't work. What's going on? Oh, we're going to be in doo-doo here.
More of the Emperor's forces.
At least the monks are safe behind that shield. For now.
That is not the weapon. It won't let me hover. Oh, okay, here we go. You don't seem to be able to be in the air when you're hovering. So if I jump and try and do it, it doesn't work. Look, you have to be on the ground. Right. How do we get them out? I read somewhere that the 4090 Ti is going to use 600... No, I think it was 450. I mean, the 4090 can go up to 600. If you overclock it, but I mean, no one's really doing that. There's like no benefit to it. I'm pretty sure it's 450 from what I saw. I think the Titan, maybe that was the Titan you're thinking of. But that's not really going to be a gaming thing. It's going to be like $4,000 to $5,000. It's not really designed for gaming.
Not sure, but we'll let Brother Gary know you rescued us.
Do I stream on Twitch? No. Right, so I thought there was something. Free the monks. Oh, I see.
One temple down, 2 to go.
I know the monks are trying to stay strong, but they are unfamiliar with the cruelty of the Emperor.
They'll be all right.
But even then, I think the specs at the moment all still mostly like just rumored anyway. It'd be the same as the 4090 if it went up to 600 anyway, because the 4090 does that. By default, it's 450, but you could push it all the way to 600, so it wouldn't be any different.
The monks call me sister.
I think in terms of that, and like, I think VRAM and stuff will be the same. I don't think I don't think you'll see some drastic increase of VRAM and stuff like that, even power. If that's going to happen, it'll be on the 50 series, I think.
Kit? We'll keep working on it.
Oh, okay, I see how you do it. That's cool.
He always has my back. No matter what.
Where is he now?
Helping me stop nefarious. But we have
Heavy over. Oh yeah, I mean it's a huge overclock. Yeah, but I'm sure there's people who've done it online. I'm just saying, like most people, there's not really any benefit of doing that, apart from just to prove the point. A lot of the time, you don't really see such a massive improvement. Upgrade. Lightning.
That is a popular one.
How many we got? 3. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Boom.
Make sure to tell your friends now.
Ah, there is one of our senior archivists.
They're gonna make a Titan. Yeah, so that they've rumored to do 2 cards, a 4090 Titan and a 4090 Ti. There'll be two different cards. What have I got to do here? Is it this guy?
Whoa, can it be? A brother Lombax?
You, know we're not related, right?
Cha we are, by our mutual thirst for knowledge. Check this out. A shrine the Lombaxes built ages ago, containing a lorb stuffed with ancient info. But only a Lombax can unlock its secrets.
4090 Titan still works. Exactly, yeah. It's not designed for gaming.
I'll hook you up with a sweet piece of armor I dug up.
A Lombax shrine?
4090 Ti might be cancelled. What about the Titan as well? Is that rumored to be cancelled as well?
Shrines won't open if there are bad vibes nearby. So if there are, you'll have to clear them out. Wait a second. I think you have enough already.
This game reminds you of High on Life. It does for me a little bit as well. Those like creatures in the last planet in the spacesuits. They look like a character of that game. I'm not really entirely sure what I gotta do. Have I just gotta...
Hey, if you can bring me
Oh, right.
more lore, I'll give you some chest armor to match those legs.
That was easy enough.
Mark the rest of the shrines on your map.
Where are we going? I like the light from the boots. That looks really good, doesn't it? Wait, have I got to kill these things? What do I do with them? I can't catch it. What do I do with this thing? I don't know what I gotta do. Don't know what to do with those. Let me tag that. Press the right analog stick. No, I meant, how do I, like, jump on top of those ships? Because this is the guy wanted. The guy wants this, but I don't know how you get up there. You see, he wants that thing on that's on there, but I can't. You see what I mean? He wants 7 of those, but I don't know how you get up there. I've also noticed as well, we're actually using quite a bit more of the CPU with this card, this GPU. We had about 10%, didn't we? We're almost, well, pretty much double what we had with the 4090.
Yeah, and he has kind of taken over as emperor here.
This is worse than I thought.
At 4K. I wonder if we're are we? We're on full screen. Yeah, so I don't know how you get up there. You need some sort of like grapple hook or something. Might not have unlocked it yet.
Looks like I can't get that lorb until I get rid of the hostiles.
Yeah, see, this is one here. I'm going to do Remnant 2. I'm going to try and do it tomorrow. I don't have the game yet, but I'll try and either get it tonight or tomorrow. I'll try and get it installed. Oh my goodness. I'm getting so many achievements. Get a weapon to level 5. Is this the big boss here? I don't even see what's going on. Easy. Will I try this on a 4070? I can do, yeah. At what, 1440p?
I will get you out of there. The monks are caught in another force field, Ratchet. I must use that terminal to free my brothers. This system is quite old and intricate. It will take some time.
I can have a look at that at 1440p. Maybe check out 4080, 4070.
Take as long as you need. I'll handle these guys.
Another boss.
I will hurry. First, coming in the main entrance. No, that's on me.
I see a little bot at the console.
Where's the big boss?
That is quite painful. Thank you for that.
Is that it? Where is the big boss? Which one is it? Is it that? Oh my goodness. What's the ricochet thing?
Oh, I'm great.
33,000. Yeah, we're not too far off. I think about like one or 200 more.
They just keep coming.
Out of ammo. Anyone having issues with this game crashing? No, but... there was a couple of people yesterday saying they're having issues. You're getting an error message. Or is it just blue screen? I think the issue was blue screen, wasn't it? I've just realised that's not a big boss, that's the health. I've absolutely had a shocker here. It's at 35%. It's not good. Is that it?
I am finished. The force
Oh.
field is deactivated.
What happens though when it crashes? And have you got the latest drivers as well? Because I know there were specific drivers for this game.
There is only one temple left. One more temple. Only one more.
How do we go over to that one?
We'll find them. I promise.
As I said, you should not try to give me a nickname. Or be my friend.
I think you're being too
Oh, I've
hard on
angered the
yourself.
beast.
You do not know.
But he's friendly.
Just met.
I know Gary trusts you. The monks like you. Maybe give the whole friendship thing a chance.
I will consider it.
Alright, I'm not going to anger him.
Do this connection together?
Yeah, but he's traveling with someone else now.
A new best friend?
I hope not.
I did not mean he was replacing you.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, there are other people with some crashes. I'd initially DD your drivers and reinstall them all fresh. I don't know if you've replied with if you're getting a specific error. Is this 4K? It is, yeah. Yeah, I think I forget the name of the person who said the same issue. I think their fix, they said they reinstalled Windows, which I wouldn't suggest doing that, but I would first do your drivers, wipe your drivers clean and retry that. I think they were also on a 3080, were they? Also, it was definitely a 30 series.
Nice. Let's go.
It could be some issue with the latest driver, I think, maybe.
You do need to overcome the elaborate defense system, or as we lovingly call it, the
I know I had issues. Was it Days Gone when that first came? Was it Days Gone or Uncharted, maybe? When that first came to PC, there was I had it kept crashing for me on the older cards. Obviously, that was a while ago now, but there are sometimes issues with the Sony games. And was it Returnal as well? It kept doing it to me. I think it might have been.
Follow the path as fast as you can.
But I did do your drivers first and reinstall them fresh and see.
The next shrine is just ahead.
Oh, I've had an absolute shocker there. Where are you supposed to go? Alright, I'm too quick. I'm too quick. Too quick for the game.
So, follow the path as fast as you can.
Way too keen.
We made it. The next shrine is just ahead. The track is about to collapse. Look out!
No.
All right, let's keep going.
Good idea.
I've had a shocker. I've had a shocker. He's done it. He's done it.
They are a defense system for the temple. I suspect its builders were very secretive.
I bet.
Frame time's not that smooth. No, it's a lot more smooth than with ray tracing on though, compared to the 4090 with ray tracing on yesterday. I've just failed. But it's not. There's no noticeable stuttering whatsoever just from playing the game. If you didn't have that frame time up, you wouldn't know. Am I using FreeSync? No. How do I do this? Those wall running like that just reminds me of Star Wars.
We completed the trials. Thank you.
I couldn't have done it without you. Now, let's try to help the monks.
Fog is as annoying as those monks' perpetual optimism.
Sniper bots.
You can use the fog to your advantage here.
How will we find the Lombax in this? My sensors are barely functional.
What's this fog?
There they are. I hope no one is hurt.
I am such a fool for not getting those wipers installed on my base dome. I see the target. You will.
Absolutely wrecked. This guy's stuck on a tree.
That's right, we did it!
Please, take me to that terminal so I can free the others.
Are these just unlimited? Can I just do this forever? Pretty badass. I want a pair. Imagine me on the way to the gym on these. I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm coming, Jim, don't worry. Me on the treadmill on these.
A Zeta virus. I cannot access the terminal without risking.
Do I think Last of Us 2 is coming to PC? I hope so, because I'd want to play it. I mean, Last of Us 1, as bad as it was on release, I think it did quite well, didn't it? I'd be surprised if they didn't do 2, but might just not see it for a while. But I hope we see it. I hope we see it and it comes out and it's like amazing and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, they've got a chance to redeem themselves. Do this with a 4060. I can have a look at some point. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do Remnant tomorrow, and then I'll maybe try and finish this off with you. Go through like 4080, 4070, 4060 if you want. Where do I go? Where are my rockets? Oh, they are. Risen up some girls. They're like the new... You know those shoes that light up when you walk? You know those? Those boots are like the new version of those. How do I kill these things? How do I get them? That's not looking good. Not looking good, bruv. Oh, is it this? Got ya. I gotta stand on the thing. Easy. Where's he? Where's this other guy?
Stupid virus. No more shield.
Where's this one though? Just step on the pad connected through the wire. Flashy, yeah, I got it, thanks. Took me a while. I'm a bit slow. Bit slow today. Where do I go now? What did that do? Oh.
Yikes! I'm wide open out here. Gotta keep hanging there, little monks. Or big monks. Sorry. What am I doing? They can't hear me.
Right, where are the... Damn, where are the, where are the pad things? There's one. Where's this other one? Oh, it's on the thing. Should get a PS5. Who? Me? No, I don't need any door stops. Got enough door stops now.
I am relieved you are all safe, but now we need your help to reach the archives.
Oh yeah, let's meet up back in Monktown. We'll get everyone to send you off in style.
You made it! Oh, thank you both for...
I like it when it does that. I think it's really cool.
Gary, we need help getting to the archives. It is urgent.
Of course. Brothers, let's grease some dimensional wheels. After you, entering the...
Alright, here we go.
Faster, Ratchet.
Here we go. Send it. Full send. I'm not gonna make it, yeah. Oh, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad.
You will do no such thing. The archives run on a helix generator. If we turn it on, we can get inside.
One helix generator switch flip coming up.
Only gets a PS5 if it can do okay. I would consider getting a console, maybe if they did like a new one, but the issue is I would just never use it. I considered getting it for God of War, but then once I play that game, I just wouldn't really play anything else. It would literally just be a bit of a waste. Oh, it's bad, it's bad. I have two PS5s SLI'd. I could try that.
The blueprints, the dimensional map. We gotta focus. Apologies.
There's so many guys.
Good riddance. There is a crank along the edge of this floor that will power the generator. Good riddance. There is a crank along the edge of this floor that will power the generator.
Oh no, shoot me.
The generator is powering up, but it is still not at full capacity. We must get to the roof.
Try ray tracing. I can't. It's disabled. It's disabled on AMD cards. So I literally can't enable it. As much as I'd love to, I just physically can't. It's grayed out.
The Emperor demands you bow, and then go splat. It is the punks we need. You are just in the way.
It's bugged. What, ray tracing? No, it's obviously just doesn't work in the game on AMD cards. Like, it just doesn't perform well. So they've taken it out until they can fix it. Oh, is that what you mean by it's bugged? Yeah. Damn, I'm out again. Like, it's bugged as in it's bugged, they're fixing it. It would, yeah, it would make performance worse, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have that with any card. I'll try and, once they add it in, I'll try and check out again. Should imagine we'd see a drop of about 20 to 40 FPS, depending on where you are. If I had to hazard a guess. Is this the big boss? Oh my god. It's getting a bit dodge. Oh my god. Those things remind me of those enemies from Atomic Heart so much. Yeah, this is bad. Get him. Is that the big boss? I can't tell. I think it is, yeah. So confused with which one. They said it doesn't work, yeah. I don't actually know what the issue is with it. I assume it's quite bad for them to remove it. Because it's been quite bad ray tracing often at times in quite a few games, but it's never it's unusual, I think, for them to remove it like that on just specific card. I know you have stuff like in Atomic Heart they had ray tracing and they took it out for everything just because it just wasn't good. Add it back in later, but I feel like you don't see it that much where they just take it out for one like set of cards. Kind of unusual. So the 4090 FPS is lower than the 7900. No. With the same settings, the 4090 is still better. But if you're comparing the FPS from that to that stream yesterday to here, then the XTX here has higher, but it's because we're not using ray tracing. With the exact same settings, the 4090 has higher frames. But the FPS does vary a lot on this game as well, so it's very hard to get an actual exact gauge. It really depends on what level, like, map you're on. Like, the first level, the first map in the game is really low FPS. Seems that it gets a lot better after that.
They must have built this. My dad was the keeper of the Dimensionator. The original.
Atomic can't got frame generation, did it?
He gave everything to keep.
Yeah, that's my only issue with when they remove ray tracing from games. It's like,
sorry, Dad.
Like, would I revisit Atomic Heart now to see ray tracing? Like, I don't know. If I had time, I would, but because it's. I mean, when did that game come out?
Yeah.
If you leave it too long,
Perhaps one day you will find
most people who wanted to play that game, like, desperately have played it regardless.
Can we?
You know?
Yes.
Like, I understand some people wait until they add it, but because they never say how long it'll be, you could just be waiting forever, you know? I'm always impatient, like, there's no way I'd wait. And I just don't trust devs and stuff, like, you could be waiting a year, like, you know what I mean?
My favorite.
And even then, it might never come. That always worries me. February, so that's like what? That's like 5 months ago. Like, would I have waited almost half a year to play that game? Like, no. To like play it with ray tracing. Like, no, I'd rather just play it, you know.
There's no time.
And even if you did wait, you wanted to wait for them to add ray tracing, you're probably just not going to pick the game up again, you know, which is kind of a shame. It's a driver thing, well, like an AMD driver thing. Oh my god. Big boy. I compared performance because I saw the video. Yeah, so my video yesterday was with ray tracing. That's why it's lower. If we have exactly the same settings, then the 4090 is still better. But this is different settings purely because we can't have the same settings as what we had yesterday. Like, we literally physically can't.
That was amazing.
So that's why we have higher.
It's just me.
I told you. I do not make a great partner.
AMD resolution. Did we have dynamic? Did I? Where's that? Oh, it's off. But yeah, I'll show you on here. Like, look, ray tracing here. You see, I can't actually even select on it. But above here, above level of detail, it's all grayed out. Do you see? I can't actually even do anything with it.
Sure, that was intense, but it was kind of awesome.
You do not understand. You are not safe around me. I was built to be a weapon. To keep the Emperor's galaxy secure. One night on patrol, I spotted a rebel in the Imperial Zone.
Still decent performance for its price point, but yeah, we'd drop on average about 20 to 40 FPS, I would say, if we added ray tracing here, so you'll see that FPS come down quite a bit.
I am here to keep everyone safe from me.
And it'd probably stutter, like the frame time would look even more choppy like we saw yesterday with ray tracing.
Yes. I suppose it did.
And if I remember correctly, our promise was that if this mission didn't go badly...
You want to stay a team? You are very strange, Ratchet.
I've been told that a time or two. Team?
Perhaps. Just this once.
But yeah, it's kind of a guess as to how that would perform. Obviously, we don't know. Until that comes on the game, we don't really know.
Thank you, Ratchet, for helping us.
Anytime. Now.
Also just realised we don't ever really save it, do we?
Let's get to Kadaro Station.
But I'm gonna have to head off, guys. I need to go. And I'm absolutely sweating right now. My GPU just getting hotter and hotter. But I'll try and I'll have a look at Remnant 2 and hopefully I'll get that installed. I don't know how big's the game. I'll try and get that installed over tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll check it out on the 4090. And then over the weekend, if I have time, I'll try and get it through to maybe like 4080, 4070 and stuff. If I can't do it the weekend, I'll do it on. I'll do it next week. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'll be on same time tomorrow. 70 gig is it? I'll try and I'll do it in the background. I'll leave my PC on and do it in the background maybe. But yeah, have a good evening. Catch you guys tomorrow.